Yo, no be conto. Just ni mu short message let it run. Na badin Kiang kole. Election mu samaladi. Al kanas mole na yal nene. Gambia. NPP mbenga jelebe jiko menna. O banko nyinka. The most full. Atele nyinje. Demba sabal. Mbe ala short video play la demba sabal. Comme NPP ji comme fania menti fania fo.
It is not true. It is not true. It is not true. Thanks to KMC, the Talending buffer zone is now shining bright with 60 solar-powered double lights. No more dark corners, just safe spaces for kids to play and families to gather.
Yes, Mr. Konde. Kondo, you know. Thank you. Just in short video letirek. Many alonko komen kanitandi Adama Barona la nyimman sakunda. Minister Solu many alonko they should be ashamed of themselves. Pour katalo Gambia diuni nyato koi kadia mu yenne. Mbesili njaile follow la video na tendilali yalla mo komen Gambia na banko abala fa warta mo men kata kadia mu moli ko ikasike la moila. You know. Yes, Mr. Conte, thank you, no problem, you know. Ako tali pensula ako ngoni mayo ke ako atlo mayo ke dubi tieta ako sangi sai hay kilometer hay meter jidi wa ako hani silo meter fula madrano lamdo ebo hoko wali ako aliye nyini ga mun keda ke it is not true. It is not true. It is not true. The biggest problem was Serekunda market, as I said, dilapidated, lack of security. We had to rehabilitate it. Si rehabilitation bobu nonu. Council decide ne yon bu ñu oyé lat kumbalo road. Munu ñew defar Serekunda market. Yon bobu was a mess. Man buma supply with my company. I know the road very well. Dama drive my truck for my park. Borom pusi di ñew jël bagage di ko yobul so ci lay. So I know that area. So manele look, if you don't fix this feeder road, marché bi du musa baax. So 400 meters worth of road ñu build ko $4 million lañ use pour def ko a concrete. Okay. Janim benala demba sabal tato. Coming nkamme nyitanda la molu. Ila party they have no other agenda to sell it to the Gambians apart from lying. Because yenyim believe le soto ko fania ila party wole ba sambal. Adu fania mu fendete adama de ni ko be lola ka la bang bu kadiyela. Nil man believe fenna na manke fanialti anin ka siolta ke dundi nyola. But même fo ma bala fati wala mu ko the people many alon ko nin ayatar ko nunto Gambian ka diam wala. Nin nunto lamo. Sirin jaibe hani la lola sate jomala toka alfali yete kate dangu sirin jai la koy kala diamo la moy but niaje kon konto la new generation we fail woefully and then it seems like e benna mul karandi kam fenne la meyalo ka bala fa war batal e kumomen fo ma sembe it is so disgusting and then ngamira ko momo e mum silime kendolet you should come out and condemn those behaviors. And momo mu wulula le defana. Nim NPP nkolbe metona. Alake anna la kila e al dewni men yalo ko be doyare. Ali stop pour kate la moila. Because ibe kumale foka is manaless me yalo ko anin mislime ya manta anin adamadi ya manta wo kuma si falu puru ni te mari fon ite wulula e beta no problem. Bari dew men be duma. Ake anna la kila e wo dindew nyim muta suwo kono mo ya mute pro akanate lamu kuma kan la men ya lonko wo kuma kan ninna dino manta ninna misilme ya manta ninna culture manta e kanata mera ko mu kulete me ya lonko it is normal because ni molu de coming mo sawal fon kamen folam yastaruna al hayata dunya bil akhirat yela dunya leta yela al qiyamata ya wafu dunya la ni aje natan dabula je de Kiang nani election to be honest Kiang diu meni be siren Kiang de sunno mune moyla mune betatela ning ayatar ko landin sane be do ko lay tel yenne andun enila nyin diamo be aliaje NPP enila nyin diamo be nyim metim men enena mallu ale de ka fale ko landin sane man ta do ko la oton tenga hamira ko Kiang LRR nobody knows better than you people atel lebe suluwe no nyin kono je this is what I believe kansulo men botaje atel neaje ko aliadi go ko kilembe NPP la wala mu ko adama di barakata nyaawonya ikena tonya moti nyaawonya demo ya disati dunda NPP kono wolu ne kafu e barako ka banjel kato kafu barakantaw nim barakari mu donta wo kono ab fadam be barakanta yala kato ko ko mu jamale nin jama barakanta yata ni dunda handi barakata e dunda barakanta jama kono e be barakanta yala NPP al kajele ko Gambia inene politicien jomale dadano inene politicien jomale bilno moli nyaabo menfe Gambia diun be nyaabo la menfe no pati ko ton le kela mol bil kadaji ko kendol kela ke e jitande Gambia diun la e daji ko ke jitande Gambia diun la NPP e nyaabo afe yena ye million investi wo mari kuna ka samba bare dimo ni o mol samba dron dimo yo mol samba dron e bajela ko mol fadan kana fule kadu woli e daji ko men bela wo mol kana wo daji ko kilo nyine cika wo mol kana wo daji ko nyine cika okay nimboda je janimbe nani modo la ko mala alinga lamoy Demba Sabal. It is very sad and unfortunate. Demba Sabal me yalon ko. Ntel lamul hayna sirin santol tola. Akadia munyin Kiang ko mene nyil be usama Senegal let. Demba Sabal as agriculture minister. Demba Sabal belori nyin dulata ta fono la wo mole ko na agriculture sector. Ando akadia mu mene sama Senegal la moyti. Ala agriculture sector woefully failed farmers. Wo mo kilon le kanna lo wo sama Senegal nyato e ka fe ko ala la beroti kali adi na patiola. This is very sad. Wala kenan ko Gambia di una linga karang. Alinga karang. Ala la mo Demba Sabal fana naw. KMC ani silo mende the meter killing and the malo KMC. What is silo do ko la Kiang?
It is not true. It is not true. It is not true.
The biggest problem was Serekunda market, as I said, dilapidated, lack of security. We had to rehabilitate it. See rehabilitation.
Okay. The same thing. Imagine a Demba Sabal, may yalong kala ministry failed woefully. Pour kasama senela la tiolisa. Wole kanata kamuru. Kalo sama senela nyatiluna. Kagitandi la ko talibe man fenke barate ate mem minister mu moti abelora atin sama senela men nyatiruna mune atin na ma fali atin sama senela le ko ntenga munni mune akifu na ministry kono ayalla tiyoli fon sanno le ba Gambia dun yalo adama dun wato waten kanyim fole nko ala ko ay jahannaba parende adama dun le ay yankan kato parende adama dun le adamadi men yalon ko ala ko la hun qulubun la yafqahuna biha nga sondo mol dila bari la wo sondo mol e bu ke use no into good uses ala ko ay jahannaba parende mo si falle. So Demba Sabal of all people wanyanta lola Gambia dinjo male nyato as minister. Etela ministry failed. Ela ministry failed. Eman kuma fono woto. Ekana yelo Kenya tiling wasama serila kilon le ka fo ko. Talibe man fenke jang han sila karama dada. Bara atela ministry tay mo success le so ni. Papa ifana wae. Tima ko ita. Yeah, dina enaita. Felan di here. No, you. I be chicken near that. It's okay. Yeah, danka. So, NPP politico membe bulu. Ndebe men dan la wululal bulu. Ali diuni. Dindi men yalo ko 10, 11, 12 years nyol, 13 years above kata. Dukare, ni NPPP meeting kela. Alali diunu muta suwol kono. Because patio me yalon ko, adama diu men kadiamu, alimu, yube mu mosifalo. Fatimata Jawara diamuta. Fabu Sane diamuta. Barunko. Adama diu ni jahiliyata ite fe yalon ne ayatari malo. Is one of the dangerous diseases in human's life. Farma Jawara ko foroya mu nene roleti. Subhanallah. Fabu ko fo Kiang kol betula foroya le kono. La ilaha illallah. This is one of the highest disrespect. Adamadi on satili nyon, adamadi on sortula alfalu betundo menna. E karalo forodi on ite ko e musil molete e kavo mole ko foroya mu nene rolete. Mbadi on. Fo politiko jare ta nyinna leba. Maybe man foroya koto foroya fasaro e ma wolelon. Katung adamadi on ila life kono e man foroya soto dron ila balu na fatala. Ebe kela doya moti ebe kela nafikoti inimalo emalu beta alikiyama ando ni meke ko ite fentarle nyato alikiyama. Adamadi on men kallo e nyo misilimo le nyato e ka foye ko fatul betula foroya le kono adamadi on ni e jayi foroya kan wa mu ko nyi malati de. This is not about even the politics. Adamadi on ni ko kari foroya tale. Wallahi hana tara komo lomo adiun be proud lalale. Foroya manke nyinti ko. Mbe nyanta na fulo le sotola. Bara jomal le kanyin kuma kan fo NPP nkolu. Fonye mumole surprise le hani. It is not a surprise. Pour Fatimata Jawara e lo ayafo ko foroya mu muneti. Fabu yelo ka fo mole falbetu la foroya la kono bare fabu malo ko neni roman tambi adamadi ye men tambi da nyinna sultu la alifa kalo alifa nyato ka fa ko fatil betu la foroya la to kaatu foroya adamadi la dino te tammanola ni ayata ko e manke forote ela limaniyate timmanola ni ayata ko e manke forote eta keno la forote. Ete keno la misilime kendo te manke foroti. Ete keno la adamadi uti momen baka marala. Ning ayatare ko manke foroti. Bare ni ajen kale ko nyumolu aba jahali nyolu wolle daji ko bela dun to kafirul men yalon ko malla ala ko fawna wolle daji ko be ni NPP kolbu e ma mo bunya e man almame bunya e man alkali bunya e man lonna bunya e telefeo ko mun dunya na fulolete. Ala ko fama ma utitu min shay'in famata'ul hayati dunya wa zinatuha illa mata'u wa ma utitu min shay'in famata'ul hayati dunya wa zinatuha. Nga few fendi adamadi wona nyin dunya kono na fulola karola manke fendi na manke nyin dunya jannet anen dunya nyarandire fewne ning adamadi won kanna ka foye ko wo kodo wo nafulo men ala koy ko nyin dunya dam bande man dunya nyaran de fion adamadi wo kanna kallo ye ko ka fay ko nyin nafulo no ma yela foroya landi wala mo ko yela liman ya landi est ce que foroya ko tolo men for be diamu kay man foroya ko tolo adamadi wona misilme ate timmano le manke foroti ila liman ya te timmano la atar ko foroya te bala foroya mu wasolati yemen soto ye wasa wokan yello tonya kan hannin ayatar ko inin o tonya wolbe samala alkiyama bar jomal be nyum kuma kan foka ka fo mole ko foroya mu muneti falbe tula foroya la kono bari telimalo ye ibula te fanna ibula ta wosate o molla ka bula wosate o lonnalla ka to ngalo ko woli jamal le botati kiyama sembede wo woli yo dol beje nimmen ko la kaburol kono bi mol be lola nyin sata de ka faali diwni ko foroya man kumma ya foroya man ke fendi wallahi billahi ta ite la mol be siri wodulato al faali ka fa ko wallahi tonya ali diwni be wodulato adama diwna balwo ko ne ba karandi la munela membe tambila kafta ta tambe foroya ka to foroya fo sili man ya ko alay men dinna ntamu wolete ala ni bo men na men sa fe nyambole sotola woto nsike nyawonya ngalo na tonya kan hannin ayatar ko konkole ben fa ka wotonya bari ite kallo dindi woni nyatilona fondin ciol sama alfalo e ka foro ya do yandi nyakono sa te oto dindi woni e ka foro ya do yandi nyakono ko foro ya manke fendi na fulo nyatilona katu mune keta yastaruna bi hayati dunya wa yastaruna al hayati dunya wa bil akhirah wal yela dunya ta le ya wafu al qiyamo ya al qiyamo wafi ke dunya ta ka dunya sangala famara jawara nyol yolle the certain of nyin kumo fanga be nyin ko fanga be fatuma da jawara bi ani molle be siri men ya lonko iden dala ya reb men ya tala reb ke jolle den dala ba fala lu mena mo ben yoku yata bari bi men yo kiatela kafo men yo katela sababu anolle be sirim bi yo tilimbali ya men kala na taw compromise munela $10,000 woto nolu nata ka fo mole ko forya mo muneti fo nyanta mo terennale nim fatima da jawara lota ka fale ko forya mo nene rolti wo manyanal terenna ka to itoliye fam wafile tilimbali amen late kay ma wafi ma compromise fenna fona man kenyi dunya pala solte bara nyina da ko tilimbali amen lata ka hana tara atete bonola akun ko nate bonola ke kun kono ka to munamu wandi kewle den dala ka tilimbali akala barbiya yo be faya koma aka fu moli wol men yo katela wolle be sila kendo kan bi men mu opposition to wol mu mo kurul leti foroyale kila ko ijalam stasta'if fashna ma shaytan nin adamari umam malo sota ma hormo soto aka kule ke mendiata aka kumale fo mendiata aka kule bara mendiata ata NPP kolle bulu e Kiang kolle bulu bari Gambia de alin kana molu nyandi fanto men yalon ko jiko kurun de bela iman horma soto iman respect soto moye iman horma soto alfaye nka womo si faltanke promoting diuni men nyako to fon daftan diuni fane yoni woji kolla al moli promote men yalon ko daji ko kendo le bela al moli al jutu mol la men yalon ko daji ko kurun le bela nyina ka society samba bari it is very sad daji kon tawni horoman tawni men kallobi kani tan di Gambia diun la alfalla ko foroya manke fenti nen remantambe nyinna de foroya mu wasolete e wasata yemen soto bari kuku hanne atari be kole yale kono madama to nyaale be ko nyin kono hanne atari ibe fala wor ko nyina kono bari be lorin to nyaala ka nyina mu liman yade liman foroya isa fasar no liman yala le nimo kannalo ka fa ko liman yaman nafaso e ka fo moy no foroya man nafaso mol diul lebe jeto media lo ko be kuluka ka dun ni foroya man soto na fata foroya man soto sa fe mento horomate tarla jeto horomo man soto sa fe mento dino fon kendole niaje ka fo kare mu foro mu soleti muna mu foro mu soti mo me ye banka jeno ke kare mu foro mu soleti ngan na muso foro tarle ngan na muso tarle amanke fe alati alay kumo mem fo adamadi wona karola misil mo la karola foroya la kawo timmandi ebe keno la mo kendo ti nyaadi le manke foro kadamadi o men ka kan kanta foro lo mo foroya mu limani yalete bari nim mo kana lon diwni nyaati lona na alfa le nyaati lona ka foy ko foroya mu muneti fali betula foroya la kono al kabulo ko siye al mankumbu al diwni be lor wodla tal kal bal diwni kuluka kordal la kono daji ko be adamadi be daji ko kendo soto no la nyaadi la foroya koma Gambia mbe ko tilen kamunela nim politician ul kana nyantan diwoni kulula nyamen na wodi woni daji ko men yalo ko yentel yem kulu wolela ndel fana nyantan diwoni kulula wala tena ben dol ta muslimi kan do tan daji ko kendo kan ndo ta bala fakan nin daji ko te dulato foroyate dulato bala faka banjele nim mol kana lo wali wo politician ul ka do tel yey fan wafile fente fo dunya na fulola ila daji ko li manki ya wala ko teke iteli be dunia na fulo so bari nyina tako nyin na fulo e botule ko male bari yed ila daji ko wala mu ila foroyati ino betalale abi bo tarle nyatole nin adama dion ko min adama baro ate be nyamento ana nyim maymuna sise da bunyul fa bu nyol ina be mu jika kilonete iteli bi daji ka kendo tetel nyako to fel foroya man kuma yetel nyako to walakin kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam ko niye daji ko sabaje adama diuna alonko nafi ko le molti bari yaaju be fana wo daji ko te tanno la adama diuna meye foro ya soto wala mu ni foro le muyti foro ka malule ka fani ya fo adala katu sama na fundita mol ko karle bunyinti wo fani ya fo la ba ka malule foro ya kam malole dundi adama dimu bala foro ya mu limani yalati foro ya mu kawnati ado ala ko mole ne ko ufu bil ahdi innal ahdi kana mas'ula alalla lahidul timmandi bari adama dimu memmanke foroti na lahido ta timmandi la woto alinga dua Gambia alfa dina nyatonka ali dali salita al dua alay NPP burka na society kon katu nyemu pati kurum baleti molle be kono mo kurum balle moyti daji ko membe la kafir daji ko lebela akamda birin kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam biranata makate bomen momen yalo ko be tilimbali yalla nidi yalla أن القرآن يقول الله اتبع الحق لأهواء لفسدت السماوات والأرض لمن فيهن نين آيات الكون نيديا نين توني على كتانو تنبي ساون نين بانكو كادو مودول بيجي والكان نيديا سودو جينو لكولو أنا ما ديو دول كان نيديا سودو فانيا فول لكولو أنا ما ديو دول بيجي والكان نيديا سودو كمول لفيون لسونيا أنا ما ديو دول كان نيديا سودو من كما كتر مول توني لا كمول نيسم بو ورتيتي بار ولكن على القرآن وكونو نين آيات الكون نيديا adama di wona ni diabe ko mento wala mu toñati tomba be sawni banko be tinyalal bar NPP be lori ni diala kay dati dina kuto NPP kamale ko komin ko birin kila na tala mol kan tembo men na fultiwol men be NPP kono kafir jiko le bela wala mu koy man horoma soto moye telife ila nafulo le mu ko beti wala dina momo hani keda mu dina nyaton kala te ka dafulo le tilila pour kela foro ya sang ka foro ya sang wala mu kela limani ya sang nin adamadi man foro ya sota bu ka limani ya no nin adamadi ni nenete moji lay koy ko karimu foro teatar ko limani ya ta jato kono ñil kallo misil mo ni ñaato Kiang kono yal ka foy ko fali betula foro yal kono nel de man tambe ñina de let's take the politics out of this. This will be condemned by any genuine and a believer. Ni temu misil me kendo lati e ñanta ñu ko condemn la le alin ka kan som politiko ya kenan kan ñu ku si falta ndi woni katal loren ke promote ñaako adama di ni man foro ya soto ila bal wona faale men diate bo le kala ni amoy ko karim forolti hani abe faano men fonni dunna akalon ne kata kam malule foro ya mu malolti ita kana lo ka fo mole ko faale betula foro yalta manke fende fonni dunya nafulo me yalo ko sa adi la bi janni be la ni la fiati soma sama ndete wulla ibo nafulo tule ko man bari ya adi la men kan ko ye tonya bulage yebula fania noma wo diko wo ngani yoni ino fatale wala mo inin kuriya ngani yo fatale Abu Jahal nyolu Abala habi nyolu wolle be fari NPP kono imam bili fi fenna nyin dunya kono na manke na fulolete ala ko ko fama wa ma utitu min shay'in famata'ul hayati dunya wa jinatuha wa ma inda Allahi khairun wa abqa afala ta'qilun adama di fo fembe bulu nyin nafuloto alon ko nyin dunya lamo birin tumo men ni saya malako na te kan hanni mun nafulo le bebul ibo nafulo tala la bay saya malaiko jo ban hani ma da may tete hanni mun naful le soto ibe bun sanno la arjanna la ban hani ite bun sanno la arjanna ila baro le wole be bun lole janna ila kuma kan wole be bun lole janna ila daji ko wole be bun lole wole kila kaburo da القبر هو في الدار لكل بني آدم قبر لم آدم دي بلا كورداتي نمول كنا إتليونا فلو لكما يندي فريكا فالكو على الله فريا تجي برال زم فين سوتو من سبلو فيتل من ينا دلكو من سفن على با كونتي بولا لا داجي كل لا على فريا لا woto nimmoli sotota surtout la ko nyille mun tel la nyaato ngolti e kan nay ka kule preaching ye me yalo ka ben di woni tinyala le sama nyantan di woni protect la nganna generation of protect kadu gambe be tembo men to NPP ba kasara kanne iman alkali bunya iman almami bunya iman lonna bunya ila kodo kola iman bili fenna ite stalo moli nyato misili moli nyato e ka fo ko faale betula foroyale noma ban al talla nafa nomala adamadi wona nafaale tambita foroyala nafaale be nyin dunya men tambita foroyala ngoy birin kila nata aba jahli nyul abu sufyan nyul nille kata ka kajo kafunyo maka kila kile kai ko lafta fe fena nyin dunya ko non badi lelal kati man lafif imam bili fe fena na manke munati ila nafulo ko la tel man bili fena pour nyin kamala anin tonya men nata yo tonya nyin landi ete lani de ye continue wala ini nafulo nata ya e kay ni lafta dunya musu nyimma malam badi lelal e lafta nafulo nangamo nangum lam badi ba kila dan ko do yenyin dino landi yaje wala jikobe ni NPP ko le bulu baral nyinata ku kilinela ala ko inna allahu yabsitu rizqa liman yasha wa yaqdir ala teleka mo harjendi men diyataye atele fanan kam mo harjo siti men diyataye bal nin ala ye harjendi mela ko do samba fenka ma foka adama dum daji ko tinya nin ala ni talata wallahi han misiri kono nyino wolbe atol naful tiyol criminal o men yano kalbe NPP kono al mantarje fenna fokal nyon adama dum sayla kole ya kamma pour que dandan ke samba bataro silo kan wallahi lum benala alberi great la bela killing ne ala ina flodi la samba silo kan silo men yalon ko be mol kila stratul mustaqim bari wo fojin gandam ba fojo malam ba atodum fo jamburun ko ni ke ba ma de boja alal hakiloto de albeddi wulle wulukan sugu singani nyolu ngollonne woli mambla fi kabalu itarolla woli koy be tulab na kirim mansale balay bela korda dilo men la kab dolla kordal tebulu kadi dolla kadi tada ka san dolla ka doya sange bulu yeta ya wafi mo sama mo nanema su kunyol be wala kono woli mo criminal kafolleti men yalo boyte mansato e koy be balu kanyina bari ite nyina da gombe nyim banko men be wafi kan nyim banko be na laban na nyim banko meter sabale kono na siada 3 meter banko me yalon ko mbawa Afrika mo kile mo flama e ko ite do ko kela e ko ite to bota mun la ka banko wafi banko me yalon ko bela banna wala kono e bokana wo banko wafi tilun kan fe kata ka modo le na fulo tabulu yo domo yeta ko de ta do tabulu ya domo kute no laje ya mira ko ite be free lale e be do masal ko ma wala su ko nyol be wonyale albe ko do men soto kan haram alibadun de kan kuwa mento haram alibado mo kan kuwa mento haram wolle be faare mansa ko ndal kono ngo itata ya jambe no made e ka ho men na ko nyilbe mo leti ngansi mbodu le ka ho men na wula ba sote bire kunolu bebe mbudula sote o boylu sama kunolu janjanta ngene mu wana leti jujuo mol kata faare ngele bar ni ngansi on boda aka kense yale walakin ko adama bare hakilotu kute fole manyim banko kan mennene man fo jawara ba kende yato kute fole manyim banko kan mennene man fo ya jambe ma kende yato bari be la banda nyaadi le gambia diu bo nyaale ibe tinyala ye fay ibe tinya ye fay ye diuni fondila jawara kute keni mennene manke adama baro andu watu nganyim fole ngo e hakilotu nyil few fembe no ma nyim minister men yalon ko be borke suto nen tilo ila nafa wala yatinne be te support kar e be mo minister palaso men to wala yatinna ko tuman sayala because it la tuman sayala wala be te to la minister position. And did you expect those people ka to foraya te bala ni adama de man foraya soto abukala no alala adu adama do niman la alalay ka bataro le fasa kato ala ko ma min dabbatin fil ardi illa ala allahi rizquha adama do few da fe abenin dunya kono ala ya bela haraje wala kaba dada kala de hanni mun ke nyin dunya kono law haraje wote tambino la wala bari nyin ministre sol jama beje etel yalo no ko be nyin position o mento wallahi nin adama barote jente talla jede wala dina adama baro wol benya kile balale bari yenyi nata ko molle lota je ko ya jambe ko e nyom president de kene mbe kila in fact lafta nye ke kinti jang bi wo mo kilo lebe lori no mo wol buka ya jambe fa tofo bari ko ite karanna ali karang نياجي ألاكو سيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة الذين من قبلهم أكديامو حكيل مالي أكديامو حكيل مالي ألاكو علالي حكيلو مروندي مولكا من تنبت جنات البناء كانوا أشد منهم قوة ولا يسمبو سوتاليتي بل ميول فيلندي نيتي فانا يوكي بي إبه فيلال بل من يول سوكسيدندي نيتي فانا يوكي بي إبه سوكسيد لال مول ناتا ليكو يا جامبي إكو جاورا إكو سينيم بانكو كانجان مبي فاسا لال برين جاورا فيلتا على بانتا من تولي Sisla, kana njay mane dukare. I don't know why people even waste their time on that guy. Funding kemeru me yalo ko ite mantar balu kan fenna foka mol dane. Kalen so mane boto la ka. All they are liability to the state. You don't even waste your time to talk about such people because they are irrelevant. Njay mane nyol wol be mol attack la niye la mol ma men ka mano sange kadu wo mol fana beje wol ka sada wol ka falinto men di tella pour que tel protect on social media, so they are just under the payroll of the people many alko they are doing the corruption so that niye wol ma do tel se funti bari tel mano ko mol ka jele wollale njay mane nyol bo nyale etete balula foni ñum fondin ke jaato be kendare han nabiyom mole ala ko enne ko ya ayyuhar rusul atel ad nabiyom mol kulu min at-tayyibati al domoro ke al halalul al yeddo ko ke al tarol fondin ke merun be siri ko ke dende politiko le koma menisa sol be je ni tes ja at njay mane ka ko do men dal awju billahi mun tankala la sasa jomale be takara jara atiyama ko do wole baati jara la wo molle be fulda kaati jara alingang hakilotu Kiang ko membege ndene ku kiling ni UDP ya win alhamdulillah ni ma win fana ben ni o ku yalal de barabe dandula kila bar Kiang ko men yalon ko albe NPP tal sial yemira de alinga fata moli fasala daji ko kuruni kan abang Gambia wati anu hanisain na alfalu hanisain they know this but they still continue to do it ale jawara fasa janne kala lahido tinya alaban jawar aman jawara wata man tel Gambia dun wati hadisa alfa kilone alman karanno ya jambe nata altata al ya fasa al kay ko la lahido tinya be fasa lale la jambe lahido tinya man la ya jambe aman ya jambe wati aman Gambia dun wati al continue ta ko ke adama baro nata al kay ko be fasa la lahido tinya Gambia tuba jomale mben jelan ko tel mu muslim wolleti min ka daji ko menika manke muslime daji ka kendeti amake muslime daji ka kendeti de alin kana mul fasa lahidi tinyali kan alin kana mul semben tuya kukunun kan ala ko molele ko ata'awanu alal birri wa taqwa al nyoma ko ku kendo kanin ala nyasilon ka wala ta'awanu alal ismi wal udwan wa ma'siyatir rasul al kana nyoma ko konnante akal kana nyoma ko ala sosol ka bar Gambia di man bam fenna ka tambi ala ka yo fasa ala sosol ka fente fo na dunya nafa itel kun kilo la nafa kam ale jawara bula lahidi tinyala ala bon man jawara wata man Gambia wat ale ya jambe bula lahido tinyala ama ya jambe wata man Gambia wat o mosi fa kilo ne hadisa wolle be dunne adama baro bala e ka fa ko na pati diwol le lafta ngata fo ya jambe wala pati diwol man la fayta president jomale bene ba fula ko la pati diwol man la fiyata bari ni te la pati diwni wala mo hakilo sotono ite membe nyaato ite nyanta karannale nte sayta men no ka wala banta nyaadile. You don't want to learn because the power of hunger. Eko ibenyin dunia ni diale normala. Niaje ala komole ko la tattabi'u ahwa'i dunia. Al kana bula dunia ni diale normal. Ako dunia ni dia ni bula ta normal. Ake filindi ala la silole la. Abol kone si la lahi doltinya. Abol kone si kukurun ke manyan na menkela. Abol kone si mulfa wala kita ya jammela. Adama baro fana wole be taka sanji tammanke tiltandi de mol wuluta sanji kilifata modol wuluta ni man funtina ite baraloke out of 2 point something million yemo jolle mara hanna tare ko momo dam president ya kilina Gambia dunia be banna Gambia no dol amma futa dolma woto ni teta de sanji lulke e sanji tanke e nyanta resign le fanye honorably but can ka fo mole ko my party supporters, my party members, they all want me to go. Obviously, what do you expect from those people? But adamadi unyanta hone isla fanyele. Ntol misilme ha ben na jato le kono, abem bala fate le kan na pare ulto bara daji ko tennate on kono tol kono. Nonto Adama Barrow could be a good example for the Gambians. Ni hakilo bela wasata yela kaw temmande is a good example for the entire Africa. But do not expect that ko mol men betela soranda wolle bena fule Adama Barrow ji because walla balwo be dendi tella wol doni beta ka private school to because of itelemo wol doni beta kan international school to because of itelemo ni tete je wol doni ila caround from international school will stop. So do you expect those people to tell you that sir, step down? Mol benale bafule ko you are democratic. Demo leader jolle jita men yalon ko dia Adama Barrow look ibeje bay teje bang no Gambian president will be a dictator again. And all those people men yalon ko be surrendering. E ka fo ko you are a good leader because of you tolerate the corruption that they are doing. Gambiano kamomo tam as a good leader. Ijama bejali jube bang. Alternate sector to full of corruption. It has every sector to. Niaje ko ibala ile nyaton ko kile kado de that nyaton ko that director among corruption or condemn. That is the reason why they fight against Manjang. Gambians don't like someone who is not corrupt. And we still call ourselves as Muslims. We call ourselves as Muslims. Momen kalwe kafe ko ha constitutional nyine dila but Adama Barrow ya jambe constitutional le adiala jawara constitutional adiala but sometimes itela media iko tujere to save the majority because we don't want to see ourselves into another military rules. We don't. But iteni ya jambe fatatale ya jambe la musoman ke Gambianti. Today, she don't even think about Gambia because I'm grown up yet. At the only day care less. But Adama Barrow, ite ba mamu Gambia ne ole. Ini meni denta falla. Ini mel denta bakili fakili ngil bemu Gambia ne. Do you expect all these people will go to the exile? And the people many alogo wole surrender. Doli beje, wole be fasaka because of ila konantia against you the people. Not that because of they love you, no. Wole be wataji bayole la to fight UDP. Wala tida will be the support ka but niye kodi duro wolune wolle follow be nenela leader ka wasale Adama di ni wasata ebe ko kute ni malo buka boje nyin ko membe kerin kiyambi ila mol jube say they have no message ila minister sol e wulita etata Adama Barrow e fam korosi ban e fam korosi ye Gambia la taxpayer sol dala so million tannani yata jane ye media platform ol jola wo media platform ol bibe society kono nyadile. Do they convince the people about your work? Because wo media platform wo men beje ebe diamula men ebe diamula Adama dulle and then followers all the people wo followers all are not animals ama imanke la be on tide ye mello ite as a journalist ye mello it has a current movement wol dolle beje many karanta katambila but they are still your followers. If you are paid to mislead those people wo mol bajela ko it is an insult for your followers for platform to receive money so that can manipulate his followers about the president development while we are all Gambians we are all seeing it. Adama di woni bedo ko la nyaton ko not the media that will campaign for you ebedo ko menna ibake kamole mantra ke ka jinnol it should be visible But if it is invisible, obviously you have to pay the media to promote you, to make a false propaganda. 40 million mandundi na karambun kundo. Banko me yalonko. Adamu baro ite fonga lata la cut na healthcare is bad. Ite birin na juma jallo sasa da jayi ibama yati kala yasamba trukai. Ima samba Banjul hospital to. Ita da treat trukai le. Munati na yoke. Munati na tax over 40 million alcohol bondije for overseas treatment. Overseas treatment. German will never budget a budget from the taxpayers' money for overseas treatment. England will never do it. No country in this Western world. Ila banku diun beta kandame, even it is going to be their own private hospitals. Ibeta walleto, but not that they will go to some taxpayers sola kodoletala. Ka kundu. Tilimbalia follow tajele. Gambia la constitutional didn't allow that. Ijara na banko kanje. Nidu left na banda. Use your own money. You are working for that. Mbejo kan ne manta do ko ke kanye free. Mbejo kan kodo mendalo kodo ta batel minister sola Allah on kodo ta alete jara la banda, but not from the taxpayers. The same time kanalo taxpayers sola nyati lo na ikafo eko. Ndela jara lo le betata Angleterre la jara lo. Na jara lo le betata America ta. Bara disen day de ke tela ibama fo yaji ka yasamba trukai kata jara je. Usman so bira sasa da yasaba Saudi Arabia. Munati ne ma jara Gambia je. Be the entire Gambia. We have almost 6 regions in that country. 6 regions. Ngawole sotoje. Only Greater Banjul area me yalon ko be dialysis machine jela jeto. Many generation of men this modern world. You get the people here, many yalon ko ila own dialysis machine is in their homes. You have a dialysis machine, many people are going with it into the work. But it the entire region, the entire country is only one region is having the dialysis machine. Many they are less than 10,000 to 15,000 euros. But 11 ministers are driving over 20 to 30,000 euros vehicles. Respect all, eh? And still you want to continue leading the people. Because you are capitalizing the incumbency opportunity. The advantage of the incumbency, that's what you are depending on. And then an illiteracy. Obviously, the highest percentage of illiteracy is at the provinces areas. Our education system is so poor. That's why Hanina intellectuals, so-called intellectuals, they are all become a liability on the poor taxpayers. They have to, and you are enslaving all of them. Abusing our constitution, abusing our law. Because you are in power today. Ite mo kilone kanalo adama baro e ka fo Gambia di uneko ha fonga lual landi meni yalo ka be mansal silandla mansabe silala ka jimune la ning ayata ko ala la be ku kendo le keka ila dala ko be ku keka, it is according with the constitution. Ela mo be lorin jana pumping millions there, but nte kam men fodo ki angola do dal le bulu nte la URR is 100% NPP ila council. Na chairmanul, councilol, you have only one doi councils there. But URR area council is the most useless area council. Even ordinary Trakito, they cannot buy it for themselves. Munatina President Baro, Natana Cafe, development Kenula council, Munatina many body for the onda, Amul Makoino. But Manding Gold government Jurmela Sapeka. Nindon be Buliman Kuno Welma. Inata Kodeke, Komodo, Al Nindon Fanandina, Ngola, or Mubarakantonica. Funding kyo many local be NPP kon alal hakilo de. You are at the wrong side. Al talek tano dale jube al bal be nyamen jebe condition men kono weda ye wala disava. Anu nite mansasa e badi mansasa men be lar je yamiro yo sasa lay fankan hanide. Kila ko kudu bi sihhatika li maridaka. Ila jare kende samuta ko ila sasati. The idiots ila mansa kunda, how can your government Moment yalo ko sanji mo ni fulani ya jambe do ko le man progress keno. What do you expect from those people? Moment man deliver no. Our government is just such, you know, a government na ko circulation, aka circulate, circulation, you know, akada round ngama malo angale ka jamano ka rotate, jamano ka for circulation. Wala mo ko is a Kreislauf, you know. Mo kilun men kabo jawara la mansa kunda kono wo kilun le nada APRC wo kilun le be fenke ka is like intel la banko kan say na dindun men ka ta karawna la karaw fa na fale. How many degree holders we have in the Gambia? Even you have problem with the UDP, but you don't have the problem with the entire Gambians. Why bringing the people who work for APRC more than 22 years? Nico kafoko ha Gambia diunlam, yes Gambia diunlam, but 22 years they cannot do any progressive. So give the chance to the new ones also. Try those people. But you're multi because of the politically, they can help you like the way they help the dictator. That's the only reason ye mutaje. And the mansakunda me yalom kata kramira ko. Adamabaro bini sita sanji saibe politiko dambandela. You cannot concentrate. Wala jina ko corruption is rampant in your government. Well, most of the ministers, they appreciate you because if sunya romena, you tolerate it. If sunya romena, you promote them. The ambassador, what he achieved in agriculture. Because Adam Babaro, you are not serious about when you come in terms of the development of this nation. Illiterate, the idiot, the psychopaths, and you expect to deliver. What Demba Sabal can achieve in agriculture? He have zero knowledge. Imagine sending Demba Sabal to Senegal to go and discuss with their agriculture minister. What he can tell those people if he sit with them in the meeting. Abemune fonole about the agriculture. What are the disadvantage and advantage of the fertilizers? He don't know absolutely nothing about it. 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 position just to promote you politically to help you. But that developmentally, those people are absolutely nothing. Walakina today, when Minister Solu, they have no respect for themselves. Running from one village to another, doing campaigning when your people are dying. Ila dalaso, depreciating. Walatina nenga moli moi, sabalinyo men ko iteli, they are economists. They are telling the people that our economic is grown. Something about 5 point, even German economic, ibuka grown up to the 5 or 6, a couple of 2 point or 1 point something percentage. But it's only Gambia whereby the minister can stand before the people and tell them in that parliament, telling them that our economic is grown to 5.6%. How can your economic growth? Your dollars is depreciating. Ila kodo beji kane dalaso ka jila ka tinyale day by day. Andum bengalo ne hantul men yalo ko mankarang. When the economic is growing, the impact should be there. The impact whether abe fundila na marasyo lokono na fiol le da abe talala wala the dollars depreciation will stop. Na dollars will have a value. No mankeno. The employment in the country, the employment rate, unemployment rate should go down. But Mansakunda Meyanoko cannot even explain to the people how many percentage of employment they created. They will go and take the false figures. But no government minister or director can come and tell you that these are the exactly percentage of unemployment rate or employment rate that we created in this country. No, none of them. All they are good at attacking citizens. Kela bankudun attack. Kuma ban full. Committee ni UDP fadi yalle betema. Even the councillors, many alongo na chairmanul mayul, many alongo they want to do their work, develop their work. They are trying to block those people's development. A serious government will do that. So, Adamabaro, you have to be very, very careful. This third-term ambition, they are leading to your failures and he will end up in exile because he will unya manfusi ajawara will unya jawara ko menke ni woyo samba exile ni te ko ite bo kele tilta ya jambe ko men kaya samba exile te ko ite bo kele le wala betu la siri nyim banko they are fooling you ولكن علىكم ولكم سيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة الذين من قبلهم ولم يكن those who were there before you. alal hakilo murundi mol kan men mu maral lalti janni bena e jannatul benala itelle na fulo sotalti itelle sembo wartalti ke yatalti bari birol beje ye mun kulle ke fo alaye masibo boyika wote fana nyanto kol avoid lan bari ye mun kulle ke soksita fo alaye ma koy soksita e fana nyanta wo kulle ke la bari gambian tol wati jomale be karana nyim fam man tele maloti ba ni Senegal me ñu bala ñaabe lay be man sal falina andu bi Senegal ka Gambia supply courant ninna mul sa ke ci ka ke samba Senegal e be ñaato everything but they are changing governments. We are still fighting each other na hatred tribal stupid nonsense all wala tinambe nyim banko talamba murundi kan koma fenden na personal hatred against each other bankol men ka falindro ke be bal nyale Ghana yal danne Sierra Leone yal danne compare our GDP bi West Africa kono bi nama ke military benin dulal melto andun tol mandu nga na because ntel bota military marlo ko sanni mo wanen fula ntel mandu nga duwo military marlo kon bare fe yalon ko yentel sorandile they have a time limit but this stupid kunokil hates men yalon ko be siri mol la banko kan e ben tilim baliani kulu balia tirin la Gambia di la e ko ite jila itel betula jila wato men diate e kam taw military muy tel letati military le ni mansa kunata e ka batara kunto men ke minister so lankal malo ando alba fenkere no ko military wol batil bulola kono wol bal bulola kono e be stupid useless ministers have no respect for themselves. They don't have respect for their citizens. No, but again, the Ministry of Education mbenala alfana normally. The Ministry of Education albena afikia menna. Albe tribal bigotry menna o bankokan. Albe gambela education otala albati nyala. There is nowhere in this world me yalonko a minority language ya impose over the majority. There is nowhere in this world. It is only Gambia. Wala tinankafoko na sector to let us have a diversity there. Be nita da fionkoto, bari yalo Gambia mu bankuleti ni dia muda, ikafo kade mu tribalism. We don't need tribalism, but we many be dia mu kan tribalism la. Well, tribalism, but there are people who are practically practicing the tribalism. They are protecting those people. And when you have tribalism, we should not talk. So membe kekal kon kanafo. But I care less. Ngo kantenyin dunia alaman kaumen bunya. Hani arabu kaumen me yaroko. Na mol jama beje ka ke mol la belief kono ko wo arabu kan wala fisata kan be da nyo wuliyata ke kadu hani qur'ano kono suratu yusuf alay mun foje inna anjalnahu qur'anan arabiyyan la'allakum ta'qilun nga qur'ano jinde arabu kan la pour tuma do bato isi kemira lalti bara ma fo tuma do bato ko wo language ni be kala fisemante language hani de what on nita Senegal jamaka surwa kaune for. We all agree that. But why it is difficult that for the Gambians to accept that Mandinka are the majority in that country and is one of the most outspoken languages in that country. But Ministry of Education are trying to undermine all this. Language te dunia memma important. Alale language o beda. But bangu ni tataji. Language le beje ale menke majority. bari la wo majority ya manke ko fisiata moleti mandin ka man fisia surwati surwa man fisia mandin ka site je menna kan fisiata menna count bari we are talking about the majority that outspoken language ndol be ngalon ni be language ke la national language you have to consider the regional blocks also be ni boda Senegal itata after Senegal Guinea Gambia where can you speak the Wolof? We are not disrespecting them. But in the Ministry of Education, they are hypocrites, and the people many are not responsible for curriculum making, they are private bigots because they are the few people many are not, there is no diversity in that education sector. It is like our court of appeal. You have only Jallo there, but they don't want people to talk about it. When the reality we all know. Many kavomole ko ha alkanani ka ben affect la nte ame citizen. If I speak when you see me as UDP, that is your bloody problem. But I'm a Gambian. I have every right to express my concern. Nita ato the court of appeal. Abe Jallo. Where is the diversity there? Is there no other tribe who are educated? Who can be part of them? Why they don't die? Diversity don't get. It's the same thing we have in our education sector also. When you come in terms of the curriculum making, wale atina ko telephone sonda ko kafo ko ye survey kele ela was survey according to last time be Ali Dr. Ali Ulamoy Kane manja ela survey nyinto ko ya nyitandile ko most of the people in Yininkaro Menke, Wolomanita school mento ya reveal ko Mandinka is the majority outspoken language in our schools. Second, you have Fula. And third, you have Wolof. So you ignore Mandinka, ignore second position, which is Fula, and you want to impose the Wolof language on our children. Many are local from grade 3 to grade 1 to grade 3. Based on what? Nibe language nationalized la. Bring the language that people will also speak when they go out. Nita mita Senegal, nita Guinea, I can speak Mandinka with people there, or I can speak Fula with them. Nita Burkina Faso, I can speak Mandinka with them, I can speak also Fula with them. Cote d'Ivoire like this, Mali like this, Burkina Faso like this. And these are the countries that surrounded us. But when you come in terms of Wolof, okay, go to Senegal. But even Senegalese, after Senegal, they have problem for communication. They either speak French or they try other languages, those who can speak the Fula. So why did you want to impose Wolof language on majorities? You ignore the Mandinka, even Adelko Allah Sove Anitandileko, Mandinka is the outspoken languages in the schools. But in India, so what about you who ignore Fula, second position, Mandinka first position, but you bring the third position languages to impose that on our children? Ano niaje ko han Qur'ano alako wama arsalna min rusulin illa bilisani qawmihi liyubayyana lahum. Mtena biyom mukila. I do not send, or we do not send the messengers except in the language where the majority will understand. Quran ole nyimfo. Nte language nte nabiyam makila. Mantoli kan foisi kanfo jamaye me moy. Bara manke wo kawne fisiata wo kandol niltide. Be need a political forum. Most of the political forum is only Mandinka speaking there. We have Fulas there, we have Sarahules there, we have all the tribe in the political forums. Why do they ignore their languages speaking the Mandinka? Not that because of Mandinka is better than their language, no. But they want the message that they are sending people to understand. And they believe that the majority in that forum, they all speak Mandinka. Why in the Ministry of Education ignore all this? Language, there is no language which is better than the other. But the difference is coming ala fonga ya fo Quran o kono yam. Wama arsalna min rusulin illa bilisani qawmihi liyubayyana lahum. Ndena biyo mokila na mantolu kan foi jama si kan fo foi ibe kan men fola jama be kan men moyla. kila niaje Quran o jita kila ka sallallahu alaihi wasallam Arab language la ala ya ko indile inna anjalinahu qur'anan arabiyyan la'allakum ta'qiluna nga arabu kan jindile nga Quran o jindi arabu kawnela pour tuma do bato is kemiral lalde kila bena folota jomal la ka fon baadi woni menke dan makam quality wala kina Quran o jita mak so kila de kala araboti abota men ko no pour ka aniye dino ta ka dino futandi ma alala kuma kan fuda we expect that alay manden ka kan fay afay ni na de ka ko ma fahamdu ndel manke manden ka te me ma moy infallible bari adama di buka fenke no alama adama di ay buka ala nene no andi buka bolo no alama andu alabe ko ku kila ka seneyandile walakin akoy ko inna anjalinahu qur'anan arabiyyan la'allakum ta'qiluna nga qur'ano jinde arabu kawne la fotuma do bato alsike hakil malti alsika fahamu laliti andu alana ta kilande fana ko in wa ma arsalna min rusulin illa bilisani qaumihi liyabayyana lahum denna biyam makila me yalon ko language la facile kawne fo jamaabe men fahamula. This is all about the language. But that doesn't mean that the other language, wala tina nabila Isa, amanke Arabot, Yusuf manke Arabot, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam amanke Arabot. Wala tina ko Taurat manjina Arabu kauna. Famba fula Taurat manke holy book. Holy book la anu misil mol bella Taurat la. Nka akarane. Al-Inzil, menke dal Inzil, menke da Christianol kafay ko Bible, ajita muna lal Hebrews. Muna tina manje Arabu kauna. Katun ajita men kanang amanke Araboti, abeta kam men fanan kan wal fanan manke Araboti. Ajama be kaune Hebrews leka speak wo jamal kono. Mafu be mu Hebrews ole. But the majority are Hebrews. Walakina Taurat jita ni Hebrews la. Nabila Isa bota member. What is wrong? For Ministry of Education to accept this. Kajeko, okay, let us nationalize the Mandinka language. No, because the inferiority complex. And the Mandinka ni umeni fon yalongo, alla kordal kono, aliye bangal la kaun fon longo. Adama di umemma la kambunya. Wote wande kambunya la. Adama di unekala kaudo ya me yalongo is lack of understanding. Kadu kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam awuluta Saudi Arabia, Makkatul Mukarrama. Because those days there was no Saudi. Yali Hijaz nyole soro. Yena Madina nyole soro. Hijaz mu ifansu governor leti. I think they became the kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 1939. But with all that, kila uluta Makkatul Mukarrama. But muna kine ya bondi Makkah, ya samba al-Badiyya, menke the provinces started just to learn his culture, to understand the languages, because I believe in the capital city, you can speak Arabics there, but there are a lot of mixtures there. Wala kine kilai Arabo moy bag. And hadinye Arabu country jama beye, you see many Arab citizens today, they cannot speak Fusha. Al-Fusha, wala mo real Arabic language. But ni tata Morocco, they have Darija. Tata Tunisia, Barabaral Soto, Morocco, Barabaral Soto, they all speak Darija. But when it comes in terms of the Fusha language, you have to go to school to understand that. Wala tineka Arab Jamabije, they are speaking Arabic, but they cannot they cannot translate the Quran. You can read the Quran, they don't even know what you are reading. So let us, nonsense tribal bigotry. Let us stop and come together and Nabanko move forward. Neither Kenya, you have a Kikwis there. Yeah, different tribes also again. But the majority, the outspoken language is Swahili. And not only Kenya, when you go to Tanzania, you have Swahili there. There are many countries you have a Swahilis in their surroundings, Somalia. So that's why they nationalize it, so that when the Kenyan go to Somalia, they can speak Swahili with them. When the Kenyan go to Tanzania or Tanzania come to Kenya, that's a regional block language. But you want to impose the language on our people. Mayalogo is the minority language in the Gambia. We didn't say that the Wolof are minority. But in the Gambia, they are the minority there. But al benyim beke kan just wrong. Ni mol diam da he fo ma fale ngo mandin kol man la fi sur walla ay mandin kol nga fa travel sol al be hypocrisy menna la bond in the society kono. There is no nation can develop with such behavior. Everything you politicize it. The Ministry of Education, those who are responsible for their curriculum making, they are hypocrisy, they are tribal bigotries. And they want to destroy our education system. Because you cannot go to our provinces area and you will teach the Mandinka, Sarahule, and Fula in region, I don't know, region 1. So you have this belief, Wolof is the majority from the greater Banjul area. Where did you learn that? Go to Brufut, go to Brikama. In fact, na fenko emenyitandi nako. Allah data system emenyitandi. Brikama, even our electoral data, the population that only the Brikama alone have almost 50% of the Gambian population. Or is the Wolof dominating area also? Because you have over 1 million population in Brikama, in West Coast alone. So, Ministry of Education, stop your hypocrisy. Stop your tribal bigotry. That education system, it is representing the entire Gambia. If you cannot accept the majority language, then leave this nonsense national language for Fenko. They all learn Dutch. But you have other languages like 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍. When you go to Stuttgart, they have this 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍 there. But they all say we are Dutch. They speak Dutch in their school. They learn Dutch in their school. When you go to Spain, you have the Catalan, you have a Barbara there, you have a Castellanos there. But they all learn Castellano, Spanish. Because it's the majority outspoken language. Why do we want to, is that you are trying to belittle the Mandinkas? Because you are trying everything under this hypocritical government. They stand only for hypocrisy and dividing Gambians. So, mbena na video dana jam. Mbema mfulatro. Kiang. Alta URR. Ali nyinin kaye mune keje. NPP nkolo. Neni rimanta menyen na Kiang. Mo danta yelo ka fale ko. Falbe tula foroyalla. Ni mu nene balati de. Misilme ya mu foroyalati. Dino mu foroyalati. Liman ya mu foroyalati. Ni mo man believe in na man na our marry should not even be invited to any civilized society. Mosi keno misil moti nyadi le atre foroyate la ko. Feman na mandin ko me ka fo kar mu foro mu solet. Musome ya famuta fo lumene ya ni ake atare. Nemo killing kanalo mo dandan kanalo kafale ko fatel betula foroyalla e bal neni kanne al diwni be lor wodla te be foroya do yandi kal diwni tulol ko ngola kenako auzu billahi min NPP ñil mu pati kurumbalet le malutela horomatela ila ñin diamulale ima malusoto ima horomo soto katu mome maloni horomo soto yalo munemu duniyati kekka men fo yamoy e te lola alfale ñati no nay ka fay ko fatel betula foroyale la neni remantam be ñin na de adamadi ni la foroya nyanta falale foroya mu limani yalati ni amoy karimu forota mari wasatale nin adamadi ma wasa kila ko nin adamadi ma malo sota ka kule fo men diata ka kule ke men diata foroya mu malolati foroya mu misilme yalati ngedan nale jangal be kondo kiyankol gambia bal jube kanet ni mo kuruni lahidi tinyalalu men yalla koy ben dund la anoda problem la kono ebe adama baro pus ka anoda tatamna kanna banko dundi nyoto kam murundi military rule kono ko deke ali bangala ali teach li lesson na ka jitandi la ko jammu foro le yati misilme kundala mu jande telte moli fasa la batra yaka nde mo fasa la lahir tinyaka nde mol fasa la ko ka me yano ka be kala mol jam farawte ali teach wol lesson la ni horomate tel la horomo batel la le horoma batel lale ndantale janne ngalbe kondo almole be kendo wul ko kayra kono